my ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to the last video of 2025 and yet another progress report video. So you may be seeing on the screen that there's barely any decks here for DM, no decks submitted to Duel Links meta since the 18th of December. And some people might be thinking, well, DM's no good anymore, it's not that great anymore, it's struggling, it's not, doing the best. But I would say that's actually far from the case, as I'll show you in game that people are going crazy with DM, and the fact that new support's been announced, people are going to go even crazier. Now, it is kind of sad not seeing a single tournament placement with Dark Magician, but that's understandable. The meta has shifted quite a lot, with Duel being very prominent. We've got some interesting lists here though. Ignoring my own, we've got one list that decided to use both Synchros and Beatrice. Interesting. We have Rened's list who use a couple of staples, Droll, using Super Poly as well, and the Synchros too. Interesting combination. Then we got Liv's list, using a very similar list, almost identical actually, very similar. Worked it pretty well for them. Yakop used Final Bringer of the End Times, which I haven't seen a single DM player use that yet. Props to Yakop for trying something different, as well as some droplets. Then we have Yair's, I think that's how you say, Yair's list, 25 cards, not a 30 card list, still works pretty damn well, using Decode Talker in the list here. Looks pretty decent, looks pretty nice, swell, love it, looks great. Davros was going for a ritual-based DM version, which, hey, that can work out. No Magician Navigation is an interesting choice. I am not entirely sure how well that would work out, but hey, if it works, it works. And then we have Destiny's list here, who decided to not go for the Synchros, but instead going for what looks to be the Turn 1 Navigation combo that I highlighted, using some droplets, couple of navigations, Chronicle Sorceress to get the extra navigation in the graveyard, a couple of draws as well to hurt their decks that like to draw a lot. People will find different ways to play Dark Magician, and that's perfectly okay. Dark Magician can be played in many ways, and with the new skill coming out very shortly, and the cards as well, people are going to go nuts with this and probably take it in many different directions that I wouldn't think possible. If we have a look at the deck's breakdown, we see that the Synchro package has been dropping off quite a bit. The Great Double Caster is seeing a lot more usage, as well as Nightmare Phoenix, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, IP Masquerena, and Nightmare Unicorn. Of course, Mine on Air has been dropping because it's banned. That should hopefully just drop completely out of the list by the end of next month, or maybe in February. But we've got a bunch of new cards going to start showing up out of nowhere. Very good, and just hopefully we can get rid of this from the deck breakdown, but that's alright. Eternal Soul's been seeing a drop in usage, which is fair enough. Mahard's been seeing more usage because people people love drawing cards. Draw 3 is pretty damn good. Dark Magic Attack is getting a lot more usage than ever. Droplets seeing way more usage than it was before. Apprentice Illusion Magician isn't seeing that much usage. Still a good card, keep that in mind. Effect Valor is still good. Not many people are using it, but it's still very good. Magician Salvation, if you're not particularly using it, then that's fair enough why it's been going down. And Fortune Lady Pass as well been going down because not many people are playing the Synchro cards now, as indicated by the drop in usage. But that's alright. And Master of the Dark and Chaos, this is going to be the last month that this skill is going to see 100% usage. As soon as the new skill drops and the new support, I am suspecting that the new skill will probably see maybe close to half, close to 50%. But I reckon Master of the Dark and Chaos will see more usage because of its strong going first and second capabilities. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how the deck is broken down. Very cool to see. And you can see my guide here was updated on December 8th, which that will update next month once the skills come out and once Dragoon is released and everything's like, you know, been or neatly written up in that, because hey, gotta make this guide as best as possible. And if the way DM is going, there's only 2 skills people are going to be using, and the other skills are going to be no more, pretty much. Yeah. And as I was saying before, there is actually quite a number of people that have gotten to King of Games with Dark Vision. Skip the Blue Eyes stuff because I'm looking for Master of the Dark and Chaos, but it's still bringing up Master of Blue Eyes. But yeah, there is a fair amount of people. I think... yeah, that's a King Games deck. I wasn't sure because of the name, because it was a KC Cup deck. But hey, people are getting to King Games. People are finding usability out of this stuff, and it's really, really cool to see. It's cool to see so many people getting cog with DM. It's great. Like, I have never been able to scroll through and see this much Dark Magician hitting King of Games for several months. It's crazy. People still love the deck. People are still playing it. People are still getting cogs with it, and it is very, very cool to see how many decks there are. And like scrolling through it, it's crazy. Like Blue Eyes is only popping up a few times. Weird that Blue Eyes is popping up in this list here, but anyway. The Blue Eyes deck is only popping up a few times, whereas people are going nuts with DM. It's very, very cool. Though if I do search specifically for Master of Blue Eyes, then Master of Blue Eyes will show up quite a lot. But yeah, people are going crazy with the skill, crazy with the deck. I love it. Yeah, there's my list there. Yeah, really, really cool to see. And I can't wait for what's in store. And if you guys want to see what deck I'm going to be running for King of Games next month, which I will be streaming my attempts live, this is the deck list I have come up with so far, with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon being Tamice United Dragon, which I will substitute once I get the cards, and then a couple cards in the extra deck will be changed out as well. But yeah, it's going to be really, really good. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I'm very excited. Yeah, and as a final word for 2025, it is absolutely insane that this channel has gone from less than 200 subs at the start of the year to over 800 today, right on the end, right on December 31st, 2025. And I want to say thank you very much to everyone that has subscribed, engaged in the comments, and like just watching my videos and my live streams. It's very, very cool to have you guys here. I didn't suspect that I would be doing this at all. You know, I wasn't sure whether to do it or not, and then one day I decided, you know what, I want to try and make some YouTube videos, do this for fun, and I've been having a lot of fun, and I can't wait to, you know, get into 2026 with new way to play DM, getting some guide videos out, cast out the meta guide series is going to be returning, and just so much more. It's going to be great. And I also have a little project on the side that I do want to work on for a video. It's going to be really, really great, and with the idea I've got in mind, if it works out well, it's going to be really great, like my magnum opus almost. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, we will see how the year goes. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.